get a few things set so that it'll be monetized. That way we can make some bloody money. I gotta get it set up for that. If it's not monetized, then there's not a lot of point, is there? I mean, there's still technically a point, but... Okay, done, save. Go out of the way. Here we go. Alright, got that fixed. And now, go back to details. I don't have a thumbnail made yet. I will make one after the stream, because usually I have to name them after the stream, don't I? Alright. Let's go back over. And now, put my phone so that I can read chat. Come on, where is it? Oh, Hypersoul's releasing a video, that's cool. Alright guys, let's do a quick sound check. Everybody can hear me? You can all hear me okay? Want to make sure that y'all are all good. Alright, awesome. Y'all can hear me. Good, good, good. Alright, let's see. How am I looking on the Battle Pass? I haven't played For Honor in a day or two. I took a little break because I needed to de-stress myself. I went on walks. I worked on a few videos. I worked on one of my stories. My buddy Jay, who I've been writing a story for, is going to be happy because I got some work done on one of his stories, Troy and Frost, which I'm excited to release. So, very happy about that. And as y'all know, I released a new video just this morning. If you haven't watched that yet, go watch it. And oh, hold on. Hey, the first campaign of the season is done, and it goes to the Samurai. Very good, you crazy Samurai. You got the win on this one, and the Knights. Hey, all you Knights out there, you came in second place. You know that's good. Good job, Knights. And then Vikings. I'm sorry, Vikings. I don't know. It used to be a thing, you know, Vikings, you know, y'all just had it every single season. Every single season, it was always Vikings. It's like Tiger Woods in golf, you know. It's not a question of, hey, who's going to take the win? It's going to be, hey, who comes in second, you know. It was always just Vikings win it. But lately, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell yous. Let's see. Took a break, and the man is still 10 level further in the past than I am. That's depressing. It's because I play it too damn much is probably what it is. When I do play it, I play it too damn much. When I take a break, it's not a super long break. Because I don't know why. I just always feel myself getting drawn back to it. Let's go Shugo. Everyone in every single... I checked. In every single For Honor stream that I do, someone will ask for Shugoki. Someone's going to ask for the Fat Man. So it's time to just go Fat Man. Alright. Let me turn down the TV volume just a little bit. So that way there's no echo. Alright. The moment I switch to Vikings, we lose everything. I like that. Have you ever considered trying Mordau? People keep telling me to. I don't know. I haven't really had a lot of interest. Tell you what, I'll look into it and find out. How am I doing? Thank you, Amin, for asking. I'm kind of off and on. It's really weird. I guess I'm just really tired of being cooped up. It's kind of nice not having to work. Genuinely, like, I'm not a big fan of work. I mean, I should rephrase that. I recognize that work is essential, and I don't want to be one of these lazy people who just mooches off of others, right? I don't want to be that guy. But there is something very nice about having a little bit of freedom. The problem is I can't do anything with that freedom. It's not like I can go out and do a lot. I need to be at home to take care of my bro. And if you're wondering how my bro's doing, he's doing much better physically. He seems to be just fine. His fever's gone. He is thinking clearly. He seems to be in a good place. He still has a few minor things, like he's got vertigo, which is worse when he's moving around a lot or when he first wakes up, where it's like nothing seems in focus. It's a little weird, but it's nothing world-shattering. You know, he can still manage. Sometimes he just needs to walk around with a pair of sunglasses on, which is fine. You do what you got to do, you know. Okay, good. Come here, give me a hug. Oh, you... Okay. Okay, push me into a corner. Okay. Real proud of yourself, Yorm. Real proud of yourself. But yeah, my brother's doing fine. Like I said, the vertigo thing, fever's gone. And he's just tired, you know? Like, sometimes he just says, you know what, man, I need a nap, and then he goes into his room and disappears for an hour or two. It's just what it is. And I get it. I was there too, you know? When I had COVID, it was kind of the same thing. So, yeah. Who's my favorite hero? Everyone always asks that. It's like, I don't even know. I like all of them for very different reasons.
You captured Zone B.
Why are all four of you in A? That feels so unnecessary. Oh, shoot. Yeah, just gank up, boys. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Wait, you're saying wow, good fight now? Get out of here. Okay, so here's my thing. Here's my ultimate issue with For Honor, and I want people to fix it. I want it to be fixed somehow. Ganking is incredibly annoying to me, only because that's the meta the game is going in the direction of. I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again, because I mean it so vehemently. This has just become the meta for the game. Gank, you know? They are creating characters who are meant to last in ganks. And to me, I'm like, doesn't that defeat some of the necessity of being skilled? Here we go. I would give him a wow good fight like he kept doing to me, but okay, fine, you can have the heal. Whatever, dude. Chill. Some people. I'm gonna go to beat. There we go. Hi, Kensei. Dodge. Thank you, Shinobi. Come on. And stay down. Stay down. Stay down, boy. Yeah. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's good too. Batman making a comeback. Batman take no prisoners.
Your team rallied.
Ah, I see what you're doing. And And he's dead. Run to A, boys. Run to A. I got stamina for days. Stamina for days. Let's go. Let's go. One snuck away. I'm betting they're going to B. Hi. No, this ain't happening. This ain't happening, Chief. Okay, heavies aren't going to work on you. Come on, guys, help me out. And we're done. Good fight, everybody. Good fight. Good fight. I love how I joined this fight while we were all losing terribly and they were ganking incredibly badly. And now we just turn that around. It's amazing what a good Shugoki can do to a match. Isn't that something, guys? Oh, hey, what's this? I got $20 from Jarl of Helheim. Some cash from my lord. Thank you for the donation, Jarl of Helheim. You have my respect and my gratitude. Thank you so much for that. What a match, everybody. What a match. But thank you for that. Thank you very much. All right, later, Haunting Hell. Hope I'm not late. It's my first time watching Raven stream, and we so happen to have the same name. What's up, Raven421? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We do have the same name. That's cool. All right. Let us continue on our magical quest. I've got to get 5 more zones, play 3 more matches as anything, and warrior. Okay. Well, we've got our orders. We got our orders. Hey, Raven, ever played Bloodborne or any Souls game for that matter? I have played Dark Souls 4. I officially tried that game. It is interesting. It is very unique. I've never played Bloodborne, though people have asked me to. Guys ask, how has everything been so far? It's been okay. It's just been one of those days. You know, that's how it is. Do you think there could be a king in For Honor? I mean, the knights may have a king. I don't know. There's an emperor of the samurai, apparently. Who is your favorite hero? Man, I just answered that. I don't really have one. I don't have a favorite. I like all of them to some extent. If I had to pick... Warden's got a special place for me, but I also really like Nobushi. Nusha's fun. She's a unique hero. I hate that everyone hates her, but I think she's fun. It's hard. I like so many of them. Don't make me choose. They all my babies. Let's go. Okay, they've got a shinobi. We've got a shinobi and a raider. I think I'll go. You know what? Let's go JJ. Let's go the big man. Let's go JJ. Let's go JJ. $5 from Dr. Calibrations. My 26th birthday is this Monday, and I'm taking the missus to the Ren Fair. This will be her second fair. Also, Dark Souls ended at 3. Well, awesome that you're going on your 26th birthday to the Ren Fair. I'm very pleased with that. Also, awesome that you're getting to do that. I don't know about the Dark Souls ending at 3 thing. I don't know much about Dark Souls in general, but that's cool. I'm glad for you. Hey Raven, who's your least favorite hero? Ooh, well that depends. In terms of gameplay, as in do I think they're viable or not, I've got to say that right now, not testing grounds, but right now, Shinobi is my least favorite because they're so hard to use. But I also don't like Conqueror very much, and I think the reason I don't like Conqueror is because I just don't like that he has so few options. To me, Conqueror's whole gameplay revolves around either lighting the enemy to death, shield bashing the enemy out of a fainted heavy, or just baiting them into an all guard so that you can uppercut smash them. And I don't know, I feel like given that so many characters have so many unique options now, why limit him to just this one style of play? Especially considering he's the only one who cannot cancel an attack. I find that most Conquerors can't even get executions anymore because it's all about that light, because they have such fast lights. And look, I know that there are a lot of people who are really good at Conqueror. I'm just not one of them. I'm not good at Conqueror. I try to be, but I'm just not as good. We'll see. Okay. Oh, fell behind a little. Would have thought Raven would like Kensei the least. Kensei annoys me. I don't think Kensei's bad. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Kensei's bad at all. I just get annoyed by Kensei. Kensei's one of these characters who I feel like Kensei should be more fun. But so many people do not use Kensei. Like, someone said in a comment to me on one of my videos not long ago, the reason so many Kenseis use light spam and dodge spam is because it works, and why break what isn't broken? And my response to that is, no, I agree with that. I know that they do that because I know it works. But that is exactly why it's so freaking irritating.
You captured zone
All right, I'm going to go... They're both in C. I'm not going to play with that. I'm going to go to B. Okay, I've got company, apparently. Or no, I don't. Okay. That was confusing. I just wandered into B and no one was here.
Zone B.
Someone's in A. Go up there and stop that business. I'm going to go to C. See if I can't... Oh, hi. Oh, whoa, Warden, where'd you... You're a bot? Alright, fight the bot. Oh, bad timing.
You captured zone A.
Alright, got him. Hold this. I got you. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Fell for that one. I fell for that one. Dang it. No. Found it. Got him. Good fight, man. That was a close one. You almost got me. You almost got me. Boom. And we're done. After this match, I may bring on someone into a party like Lucky Rider to read comments to me, because I know I can't read them while I play. It's very annoying. But at the same time, y'all say that y'all come to hear me talk. And actually, one thing that I was kind of curious about, I released a poll not long ago saying that I was going to do a Naruto rant. And that's not my choice. A couple of people actually asked me, hey man, you think you could do a rant about why you don't like Naruto? I'd really like to hear your thoughts. And I was like, I mean, I can do that, but do y'all really want me to dedicate a video to just why I think Naruto's stupid? Is that really something y'all want to take the time to see? I don't know. It's like, why? And if I do it, do you want me to do it like a full-on analysis video, or do you want me to actually rant? Stop that. Hold on. Crap. Good fight. You did good. You got me. Anyway, let's read some of these. Whoa. Hey Raven, just got a thought. Would it be contradictory that in the lore there was just one Griffin, yet in the game you and your team can pick Griffin or not, and is there an explanation? The developers have said that what they're going to do is they're eventually going to lead, that eventually it's just going to be that there were a group of warriors who became Griffins. They started like their own order or something. But I think it's silly that all Griffins are just basically hold and cross. I'm like, the first one could be, but don't make them all hold and cross. Silly. Let's clear up some mess. Back and clear. Alright, took back zone C. Let's head to zone B, take that back. Beautiful. Okay. Alright.
Zone B.
Are you gonna play with us? I can. But what I really need is someone who can read comments. My brother's still sick, so he's not in a position to read comments tonight, unfortunately. That Hitakiri isn't happy with me. Good fight. And we took back A. Yes! Alright. I'm very happy with that. Hey man, you know on PS4 it's Rocket Wolf 12. I'm here to just watch Slay. Hey, thank you, man. Glad that you're here to watch. I appreciate it. It's always nice to... Oh. Glad! Glad, remember me? Ah, you're gonna do that kind of play. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. All right. Let me say this about Gladiator. People don't always talk about Gladiator being a light spammer. I don't hear people say that a lot, but they are. I have seen Gladiators who will just light, toe stab, light, toe stab, light, rinse, repeat, light, toe stab, light. It happens constantly. If y'all watch my Shinobi footage, you'll actually see a Gladiator that I fought as Shinobi who did nothing but throw lights. Nothing. I don't think he knew what a heavy button was. He was basically an Orochi player, but with a trident. Just never even heard of heavy before. Where'd this guy come from?
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone B.
Good job. Dang. Jormungandr ain't bad. Alright, well, he got me. Some gladiators I've fought are actually pretty good, then there are a lot of lightsabers. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I think that there are plenty of gladiators who actually do appreciate their mix-ups and don't just light. But aren't they the only... Okay, other than the eternal light spammers like Conqueror, aren't they the only warrior who have 4 lights in a row? Oh, no, you don't.
You captured Zone B. Enemy team is breaking.
Man. Okay, so you emote spam while I'm letting you back up to recover stamina. Then you help out your shinobi buddy. Okay. Okay, what's your name? Diminator55? Okay. Okay. If you say so. Hey, Raven, how would Vikings obtain plate armor? They wouldn't. Vikings never had plate armor. That did not happen in history. Sorry. That just did not happen. Hey, they beat him. Hey.
Victory.
Yes. Okay. What weapon would you like to see most in For Honor, Xion? Ubi is getting lax with how much effort they're putting in on the heroes. I don't know. I thought that Kyoshin was pretty good. I thought that Kyoshin was actually pretty nice. Griffin, I'll admit, was a little off-putting to me, but I thought Kyoshin was a breath of fresh air. I actually liked Kyoshin. I don't know. I don't think that was too lax. How do you feel about wolves? I like wolves. Wolves are fine. Nothing really wrong with wolves. Vikings have the worst armor sets. Change my mind. I'm not going to. They do. I'm not going to change your mind. Okay, I'm going to, Lucky Rider, I'm going to invite you on to a party so that you can read stuff to me, because I genuinely want to read my messages, but I cannot. Come on, there we go. Sorry, guys, getting this set up. Then I'll get right back on, I promise. Found it. That was annoying. All right. Hey, Raven, are druids underrated? I mean, I don't think so. I don't know enough about druids to really say. All right. Going back in. Actually, before I go back in, let me check my orders. Checking orders. Oh, cool. Just two more? Two more zones? Sweet. Going in. Oh, no, I don't want testing ground duel. That's not what I want. I got to capture zones, man. Capture zones. There we go. There we go. All right. Pro tip, if someone light parries you, just start throwing out raw heavies until they parry those. Okay. Pro tip. Just found your channel and I love it. Great content. Thank you, Ninja Guy. Hey, Raven, did you ever play Diablo? No. Never touched Diablo. Have you played Dragon Age? And if so, what do you think of Andraste and the Maker? I have played Dragon Age Inquisition. That's it. My brother played the Dragon Age before that one and Inquisition. And what do I think of Andraste and the Maker? Based on what I've seen and what I've learned, Andraste is basically a female Moses, from what I understand. And the Maker is basically God, which is kind of interesting. I think that's an interesting dynamic. But again, I don't know everything about it. I'm sure someone's going to message me and say, no, that's not what it is. And then I'm going to go, okay, if you say so. All right, let me show y'all how bad I am at Conquer. Okay, I think it's time y'all see how bad I am at Conquer. Wait, when did I make it a chick? My Conquer was a guy. Well, that's a little weird. Game, what are you doing to me? I swear, my Conk was a dude. That's weird. Oh, well. All right. In my opinion, male Jormungandr and Centurion are brothers in arms. And female Jormungandr and Centurion are a married couple. Your Conk kind of hot, though. Actually, I love how I designed my Conqueror. He's like a guardian of hell or something. I call him the Hellhound. He removed the balls. Hey, we're all knights. Cool. Okay, if our bot is a knight, that'll be awesome. What are we up against? We're up against FUPH, the UPS system, and Swag. And they are playing Black Prior, Warden, Hitakiri, and Berserker. I'll tell you the truth, there's... I don't know, Raven. Both conks sound like dudes, to be honest. They do, don't they? But... Okay, so my thing about... my thing about Berserker and Conk, it's the same thing with both. I've fought people who are god tier at them. Like, I get wasted by them constantly. But whenever I pick them up, I'm like a drunk toddler. Like, just, I can't do that. Like, they just play with me. Hey, Raven, would you ever play Roblox? There's a fun multiplayer game on it called Zeppelin Wars. I don't know anything about Roblox, and I probably won't get into it. Big Boss kept you waiting, huh? You did? UPS logo, lol. Honestly, Kyoshin and Warmonger would be crazy power couple. Corruption, Blast plus Kyoshin, Snare Feet. Yeah, oh my gosh. If the Kyoshin could keep them still long enough for Warmonger to throw down Corruption Blast, oh, that'd be sick. Although, to be fair, Corruption Blast happens so fast, they don't even need to stand still. It usually is an instantaneous thing, and oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. 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 Ah. Ah. Sorry. Like I said, terrible with Conk. Come on, Sint. Come on, Sint. Yeah, Sint! Ain't suffering no heretics today. What's your opinion on Black Shaman? Black Shaman? Oh, you mean like people who make their shamans black? Look, if you want to make your character black, that's fine. I don't care. You're free to do that. Just don't tell me it's historically accurate. Because it's not. See, that's the thing. If we're keeping all things historically accurate, there were no black shamans. Oh, wait. Yeah! Yeah, oh my gosh, that should not have happened. That should not have happened, but it did. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, yes. Okay. Black Chinese monk. Again, not a thing. Historically, anyway. I'm sure they exist now. But back in the good old days of imperialist China. Alright, Lucky Rider says that he'll read comments for me in a little bit. He's got some stuff to take care of. In the meantime, I will read when I can. I've still got to take another zone, so let's go. Well, we have C. Alright, I'll just stay in A. Just stay in A. Keep boosting A, I guess. Oh, we're about to lose C. Going to C! Going to C! I'm coming! I'm coming! Hold on, boys! Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! I'm running as fast as it... Oh, crap. 3 of them there. 3 of them there. This is not... Oh, crap. There is no need for this. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, come on. Dang it. Tip, instead of using revenge the moment you get it, wait until someone is about to use it and knock you off your feet. Yeah, I would, except a lot of people, ever since they've used the thing to show you when revenge is about to activate, it's very hard to do that anymore. Because, well, they just back away from you. Hold on, I'm going to turn B around real quick. Or at least going to try to. Also, bear with me, I got this new remote, and it's very different than what I'm used to, because the right bumper that's a light attack is a little bit stickier. So, I really got to break this thing in. So, lights and zones are a little harder to pull off now. But I'm going to do it. I'm not going to make excuses for myself. I just know I'm just bad. So, don't worry about it. I'm good. Oh, you took C on your own. That's great. I'm going to A. Because I have a sneaking feeling they need me. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming. Oh, look who it is. Thank you, Nobushi. Appreciate that. And you're picked up. I'm just glad that I got that execution earlier. I so rarely get executions with Conqueror.
Devil Dog said, so Raven, I discovered your channel last week, and this is the first stream I've caught. I just want to say, although I've never played one, you made me want to get it.
Well, thank you, Double Dog. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That means a whole lot to me that you say that. It pleases me that people want to play For Honor because of my channel.
The Devil's Advocate said, what's up, Raven?
Thank you, Devil's Advocate. Nice to see you. I'm doing okay.
Jaguar Warrior said, hey Raven, what if the Vikings next armor have themes of different cultures?
That'd be interesting. Alright, got back at that Zerk.
Ecstatic Ethan said the female conqueror sounds like she is a king or something, while the male conqueror sounds like he's in his 20s.
That actually makes sense to me. I could see that, because female conch does sound younger than male. That is true. Actually, she sounds about Nobushi's age. They are about the same height. Oh no, this ain't gonna fly.
Warlord's leather lamellar to metal.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Would you like it if you do some retextured Warlord's leather lamellar to metal?
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd love to see Warden in full plate mail. Nobushi just poked this dude to death. I love it.
How are you with Orochi?
I'm okay with Orochi. I haven't used Orochi much since his update, but I'm okay with him.
You are an inspiration to all of us, Lord Raven. Anthony Schneck said.
Thank you.
Raven, you can't condone people playing for honor. You are dooming them to a life of pain and suffering.
That's your opinion, dude.
I remember when they added voices before fights. Song had like an Irish accent. I was surprised.
I remember something about that, but it's been so long since For Honor first came out. I don't remember all the details.
Hey Raven, do you have a tragic backstory?
Do I have a tragic backstory? Well, I have tragic moments in my backstory. I can't say, oh crap, they're all coming for me. They're all coming for me. No. Oh, this is going to turn into a... This is going to turn ugly. Oh crap. Yeah! 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 Alright, one more. One more. One more. Come on, boys.
If that BP doesn't burger flip, I'm going to be upset.
The BP did not burger flip. Oh!
Raven, would you play a hero with the last laugh, farming mid for guaranteed usage of the last laugh?
Victory.
Would I play a hero with the last laugh? I guess Peacekeeper would work.
What's your favorite execution?
My favorite execution? It's so hard. There's so many good ones. I love... Okay, I'll be honest. I know it's not a unique execution. It's a Halloween one. But I love Revenant Slayer. I got it for Peacekeeper, Blackprior, Warden, Warmonger, Lawbringer. It's one of my favorite executions. It's so awesome. As a Christian, it fills me up because it's like I'm just... You will die in the name of the Lord. The power of Christ compels you. That I love it. I love that execution. I know it's not unique, and I know you wanted me to say a unique one, but I'm sorry, that one just gets me. So yeah, I gotta say that one. Maximum Shaolin is also good. What was that?
Would Lawbringer with a flail be effective?
Lawbringer with a flail? Well, if he has the armor of Lawbringer, then yeah, he'd be very effective. But would he be efficient at killing with it? Not as efficient as he is with that poleaxe.
Someone wants to play Raider.
Y'all want me to play Raider? Okay. Raider it is.
What are your thoughts on the Dominion update so far?
I actually think it's okay. The Dominion updates so far seem okay to me. I don't mind them. I like the fact that it takes longer to take zones, because I think the biggest problem I had was ganking was encouraged when characters could all just say, hey, let's go in a 4-man team and rush Zone A. Once we take Zone A, immediately we'll rush to Zone B. And even if there's someone there trying to take it, we'll just clobber them with a gank, and then we'll take it back. And then we'll rush back up to Zone A and take it back if they tried to get it. Then we'll rush Zone C, and they'll just follow each other around. And then once they have a secure lead, they'll break off and put 2 and 2 and just hold zones. That was the ultimate strategy for a while to win Dominion. And now that it takes longer to take zones, regardless of how many people are in the zone, they can't do that strategy anymore. It doesn't matter how many characters run to the zone, you're still going to take it at the same rate. So it behooves characters more not to bum rush a zone, but to separate, spread out, send one person or 2 people towards each zone and try to take it that way so that you have a better chance of capturing zones quicker and holding them. So that, to me, is a much smarter idea, and it's a way to lessen the amount of ganking. And I have noticed that ganking seems a little less in this testing ground. It's still there. It's still definitely there. But it's not as much as it used to be, so I don't mind that. I haven't noticed much in terms of the renown differences. I mean, I know they're there, but I don't pay attention to that as much. I'm so caught up in the fight itself, I don't really think, oh boy, I sure did get my 3rd feat faster. You know, I don't notice it that much. I know it's there, I just don't think about it. It's not something I'm conscious of. But yeah, that's my thought so far.
Of all the 400 punches, Centurion is probably the strongest in terms of striking damage.
Yes.
But if you count Mutilation, Conqueror.
Yes, mutilation-wise, Conqueror's punches would be more deadly. But Centurion bare-fisted is a monster, yeah. I hate pikemen. I hate pikemen so much. I just hate pikemen so much. Okay, I got a message from War's End. I know you're streaming right now, but could I join you for some matches? Let me check the time. It is almost 9:30 where I am, and I don't plan to be on past 10:30. So yeah, I will, after this match, I will invite you, War's End, but I probably won't invite anyone else, just so that I can get through more matches quicker. That's the one problem. If I spend all the time looking for people to get on, it just takes longer. I prefer to get people on right away, and no one was asking right away, so I didn't know who to call in.
Yeah, I have not disturb mode on. I gotta check my notifications like, oh, wait, what's your name? King Koto wants to know if we're gonna get some Law Daddy soon.
Oh, I'll play Law Daddy next. Not a problem. First, I gotta waste this Gladiator. Boom! To Valhalla with you. Hello.
First time I called you for a stream. You're the reason I want to get for honor, and I love your historical books.
Who said that?
Sakura. I know for a fact I mispronounced that.
That's all right. Zechariah Sakurai. I'll check in a minute. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm glad that I could convince you to join in on the For Honor fun. It really is a very enjoyable game. I enjoy it even when I'm bad. Got Aramusha. Oh no. Ibushi's back for revenge. Don't make her mad. Nobushi's mad. Nobushi's mad.
Big Booba War Mommy or Big Booba White Raider?
Big Booba Raider, because it's much easier to see those boobas. With Warmonger, she don't got enough show off to show the boobas. I'm just being real here, folks.
Raven, you can side heavy after Dark Break, FYI.
I know that, but what I like to do is I like to do that zone, because not only is it guaranteed, but it allows me to now flow into a second zone, which will bait them to either dodge or try to parry, which I can guard break. So it's 2 guaranteeds into a zone, so...
Mr. Resource said, yo, I'll get on right now if you want to stack some keeps.
We'll see. We'll see. My PS4, well, not my PS4, but my internet right now doesn't handle a lot of people very well yet.
Hey Raven, do you have Backbreaker?
Yes, I do. I don't know if this build has it though.
What hero makes you rage the most?
It varies. Some heroes make me rage far more than others and at different times. Kensei will make me rage like very few others, definitely. Orochi recently has been making me rage nonstop. And yeah, those are the ones who really get under my skin. Those are the ones who really bother me. Gladiator used to, actually. I used to despise Gladiator. If you watch my Gladiator analysis, you will see me rage on this Roman dude. Oh crap.
Raven, why are pikemen in the game called Pickmen? Why aren't they called Spearmen?
Choice of name, I guess? I don't know. Run away!
What match would you like the next game to be from?
Wulin, and I want a Jian before you ask, because everyone asks. Oh, no, I had him in the wall, stop me. Whatever. Anyway, what was the question, sorry?
It said, Kensei and Orochi are so amazingly annoying.
Oh, they are. I hate them. It is just power to the weebs right now. More power to the weebs. I hate it.
Which one of the 7 deadly sins do you think you're most guilty of? Joke or not?
Which one of the 7 deadly sins am I most guilty of? I've committed all of them at least at one point in my life. I'm Let me think. Envy, probably. I think that quite often I am often overly jealous of other people and what they have and what I don't. Y'all can gank, or I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to C, because ganking doesn't get you anywhere.
How good are you with heroes like Warmonger, Shinobi, Rework, and Warlord?
I'm decent with Shinobi rework. I'm not good with Warlord.
As the resource said, if you want a 3 stack, I'm still on the bottom right now.
Ah, crap. I'm done. Ah, shoot.
The samurai do nothing but spam me to death. I call them spamurai.
Makes sense. They are spammers. Come on, baby. Let me back in.
The Rainbow Six JIT Smed. Raven, may I join you after this? Also, I don't have a mic.
Yeah, everyone's asked me to join right now. I've agreed to War's End right now. I'll just keep it at War's End for now. I can't let everyone in tonight. Okay, I don't mind playing with folks, but you got to get on early enough for me to get you in at the beginning of the night, because after a while it's like it's going to take too long to get everyone in.
Warmonger's 4th feet first, and then Kiyoshin's for maximum coronavirus.
That's a good plan.
For Honor makes me feel the deadly setup for Wrath.
Wrath does come out in For Honor, no question.
And the award for most relatable comic goes to Matt.
Ah, crap. Yeah! Thank you, Minion. Thank you for stopping that horse shit. Oh, man.
What are your thoughts on the Saints Row reboot?
Oh, you want to hear me rant tonight? Yeah, there's the question that'll get me ranting. Holy crap. What are my thoughts on the new Saints Row reboot? Holy crap. It's a sign that people don't know their source material. I mean, oh my god, Saints Row reboot. Here's the thing. I only played Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4. Those were the only Saints Row games I ever played. Were they good? Not really. They were entertaining, though. Saints Row 3 especially was very entertaining to me. Saints Row 4 was just a little too silly. But you know what they were? They were over-the-top, funny games about a gang or criminal organization that became so popular and so powerful, they quite literally became a meme. Okay? And that, to me, is hilarious. 1 second. Let me deal with this heresy. Come on, monkey brain.
Knights are bastards, Vikings are traitors, samurais are spammers, and Mulan are dodgers.
Agreed. Okay, so okay, so back to the Saints Row thing, since I had to take a break to deal with Monkey. Holy crap. But I respected Saints Row. Even though it wasn't my favorite game series ever, I respected it. I understood what it was. It was silly, but it knew when to take itself seriously. It knew to throw in the right amount of humor. It knew to be a little risky with its humor. Yeah, it was a little risky with some of its humor. It had some sex jokes. It had some sexual proclivities. It had some nice political jabs on both sides of the spectrum. It was a decent series of games. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing spectacular. 4th one should have been where it ended. In fact, I think it could have ended on the 3rd one, and I would have been satisfied because 4th was just a little too weird. I enjoyed it. Now there's this new one, and everything I see makes me cringe, internally and externally. There is nothing redeeming about it. There's absolutely nothing about it that I go, oh wow, you know what? This was the right decision to make. Y'all really knocked it out of the park with that choice, didn't you? Oh my lord. Just, there is nothing I can say good about it. 1 second, let me invite War's Edge in, like I promised. But there is
Saturday. Hope you would like to go as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Where is War's Edge?
Hey, Raven, what do you think about Star Wars Visions?
Star Wars Visions? Actually, let me finish my thing on let me finish my thing on Saints Row, and then I will talk about that. Because I do have things to say about that, actually. Okay, so War's End, here we go. Okay, so everything about what I saw in the Saints Row trailer is just god-awful. It is just so inherently stupid. The characters... One of the things that I liked about the original Saints Row is that you could create your own character. Their gender, their race, even their voice you could design. Here, it looks like it's just these 4 characters. And all of them... Okay, you know what? This is my biggest problem. I could sum up my big problem with it in just this one piece. Okay, ready? Here it is. None of them look like gangsters. They all look like they're on their way to a feminist rally. They all look like they're about to march down the street waving picket fence signs. They look like college kids with nothing to do. You know what? With the original Saints Row, yeah, they were all young, and they were edgy with some childish humor, but at least I could buy them as a gang. Here I'm like, this isn't a gang. This isn't a gang. This is what kids think a gang is. Oh, it was so... Nah, it was cringe. That shit actually made me cringe. I'm gonna go noose you just to show you how cringe that was. Just absolutely diabolically cringe. The main characters all look terrible. The moment I saw that one bare-chested dude put on a holographic kitty face bicycle helmet and then ride up to these gangbangers and just say, hey guys, what you up to? See that you just bought some illegal weapons and then killed the dude. Those look kind of cool. What kind are they? Oh, those are hard to get. We've been looking on trying to get some ourselves because, we're trying to start a criminal underground too. And here's what I'm thinking the whole time. These gangsters just bought illegal weapons and then killed the guy who gave it to them in cold blood, no questions asked. Why are they even entertaining this idiot? Why are they even entertaining this dude? Why hasn't one of them just gone and then just shot him off of his bike? That didn't make sense. And while they're standing there stupidly watching this guy, the other two just sneak into the car and drive away with it. Just, what? Why? And then the main character... Okay, so one thing about Saints Row is, like I said, childish humor, but at least they could have some good moments, They could have some funny one-liners, funny, witty moments. In this one, bad guy's got him cornered. He's got a bazooka aimed right at their face. They're getting ready to die. And he's like, I gotcha. All of a sudden, off of left field, you hear, hey, asshole! And I'm like, oh, here it is, the big one-liner. And then you see this black girl with the lesbian-style haircut where the sides of the hair are shaved and the rest is kind of lopsided to one side. And she just says, if this one-liner doesn't make you cringe, I don't know what's wrong with you. She just goes, stay the fuck away from my friends. I went, oh, God! It literally made me gag a little. I was like, look, I'm not asking for A+ tier writing. I'm not asking for God tier, writing. Like, you're writing a lore piece here. I know you're not 40K. I know you're not Games Workshop. I know you're not Dan Abnett, okay? You're not gonna write God tier writing. I'm aware of that. But could you have given me something a little better than stay the fuck away from my friends? Like, that sounds like an edgy My Little Pony episode. Like, just, who does that? Who thought that was a good idea? Who, in their right mind, said, yep, this is what we want to sell to an audience? And the funny thing is, the game director, the game producer, when asked about his new direction with Saints Row, said, well, I recognize that it was childish and raunchy and kind of risky humor. I realized that because when I first played the games, I really enjoyed them. But then as I played them again as an adult, I realized, you know what? These are very much old hat kind of jokes. We need to update it for a 2020 audience. And I went, no, that's the worst thing you could do. You want to know why I know that's a bad thing? Because your game, even if it came out okay, is going to be dated now. When you say, we need to update it for a 2020 audience, you have literally just said to the future, beyond 2020, this game will become old for you. Games stay in their staying power because they're timeless. Want to know why Skyrim is still played today, non-stop? It's not just because of the modding. It's because it's timeless. People want to play it. People enjoy it. It doesn't try to push political narratives. It doesn't try to push stupid humor or stupid jokes that wouldn't get a laugh out of anyone other than a 5-year-old. Hold on. Let me get out of there. I was about to die. Now, there's no need for that, Hitakiri. There is no need for that, Hitakiri. Oh, crap. I'm dead. Hold on. Ah, crap. Okay. You got me. You got me. All right. Anyway.
Mr. Resource said when I saw the first Saints Row trailer, I thought it was a Fortnite trailer.
Yeah, it did look like Fortnite, didn't it? It looked like Fortnite, but yeah. Just when you say that you want to update it for a modern audience or update it for a 2020 audience, I immediately cringe. I'm like, no. No, because the modern audience you think exists is not what you want to exist. It is not what you want. Trust me. This is the same audience that got the new Star Wars sequels. This is the same audience that is arguing that Lord of the Rings needs to be more progressive. Yeah, like, genuinely, don't update it for a modern audience. Make your games and your stories timeless. Make your games and your stories timeless. Make it so that people want to play them far into the future. Don't make it so that it's only playable for this current game system, for this current gaming world. Eventually, it's going to become dated. Even if people like it, even if people enjoy it, it's still going to become old news. It depends. I have no set schedule anymore. It used to be on Fridays, but I can't anymore. I don't know when I stream. It just kind of happens when it happens. And God, those two berserkers just kind of stay together and just gank, don't they? Because it's hard to stop both of them with their hyper armor and their chains. But whatever. Okay, so there's that. There was another question that was asked of me. What are my thoughts on, I think it was another game or movie or something. I don't remember.
Star Wars Visions.
Star Wars Visions, yes. Okay, so basically Japan's attempt to carry on the Star Wars series in their own anime way. I actually like it. I thought it was interesting. Not all of it's going to be good, mind you, but...
Duncan Kingston wants you to play Berserker.
Oh, you want me to play someone I'm terrible at? Okay.
And I do remember someone a while ago saying they wanted you to play Lawbringer.
Alright, I will play Lawbringer after Nusha. After Nusha, I will play Lawbringer. But, and then after that, I will try to play, oh crap. Crap.
Warrior said the audience that they want are the same people that don't even play video games.
Exactly. See, that you're exactly right. That's the thing. It baffles me when you want to recreate something that already exists, like Star Wars or Saints Row or anything like that, and claim, hey, because think about it. Think about the idiocy of it. Why did you want to make a new Star Wars sequel series? Because we wanted the Star Wars fans to see it. Because there's a lot of Star Wars fans out there, and we can make good money off of Star Wars popularity. Why do you want to remake the Saints Row games? Because there's a lot of Saints Row fans out there who would love another game. We want to win them over and take some of their money because it's a very popular franchise. It all makes sense. It's not a stupid concept. Why are you staying away from me, Shugoki? You should be the one applying pressure.
Said, am I the only one that realized that one of you on tech years has the lesbian haircut?
Oh crap. You might not be the only one who realized that.
Alan Hart wants to know if you've ever played Naughty Bear.
No. Never played Naughty Bear. No. I don't see that happening. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, I think it's ridiculous that you would want to take a existing property, repurpose it, but then shun your fans. Or not understand what your fans are. That's what they've done with Star Wars. That's what that's what they're doing with Saints Row. It's basically saying, hey, we're buying this because we know it's popular, but we're going to do what we want with it. Even though we know it's not what you want, and it goes against everything you were hoping for. Oh, well, you know, we don't really care about what the fans want. We only care about what we think will be popular with a new demographic, what's popular politically currently. But it won't sell. oh yeah, because the fans that we bought it for are all racist, sexist bigots. Do you not hear how stupid that sounds? How butt-numbingly stupid that is? You're going to buy a property for the popularity, only to call the fans who you bought it for misogynistic, sexist, or racist. Let me guess, is another berserker about to show up? Well, look at that.
It was a mess, to be honest. They need fully done series for anime to work with Star Wars. There was a couple good ones, but for the most part, it was just random nonsense.
Agreed. I think that Vision looks interesting. I don't know how it's going to actually be implemented. That's the trick. I think it has a chance. At least they seem to be doing something unique with it, which I can't say the same for whatever the sequel series was. Hey! That's what I'm talking about.
I think you've been asked this before, but in fiction, do you prefer gods to be unknowable, inhuman, benevolent, or benevolent forces, or personified individuals?
In fiction, I prefer when gods have placement within the world. Oh crap. Hey, they still didn't come back. Haha, yes. All right, guys, just get in there and beat them. But yeah, y'all got your mini rant out of me about the about all that nonsense. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was fun.
Raven, if you were to choose one weapon for a battle, what would you choose?
Are we talking medieval battle, or are we talking modern day battle? Because if it's modern day, hand me an M4A1. Fully loaded, extra clips to spare. I am prepared.
What are your thoughts on My Hero Academia?
I liked My Hero Academia. I still enjoy it, but I don't quite know where they're going right now.
Okay, there's the Raven rant. Stream's over that all.
Ah, come on, y'all can do better than that. That was only a half a rant. I can do a full rant. Don't know about what yet. Rants just kind of come to me. That's why I'm kind of nervous about this Naruto rant that y'all want me to do. Rants just kind of happen. I need to, like, walk into them. It's not something that I can prepare unless you want me to do an analysis. Like, if you want me to do an analysis of Naruto, I need to sit down for a few weeks and type up all the issues. And that may require me to actually rewatch some of the show, and God, do I not want to do that.
Every franchise falls when there's a remake.
Is that true? It might be. I can't think of a single remake of something that was genuinely better than the original. There may be one. I don't know.
If I thought hard enough, I could probably think of at least one.
Probably, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. All right, Lawbringer's next, as promised. Lawbringer, Law Daddy, the Law Boy, the big boy.
When will you stream Dead by Daylight?
Maybe Monday. It depends on what happens Monday, but I might do a Dead by Daylight stream on Monday if that's really something y'all want to do. Let me know in the chat if y'all want me to do another Dead by Daylight stream. Because I do need to get more footage of that. I really do. I kind of put that off for a while.
Raven421 updated this question and said, what weapon do you choose for a battle in medieval times?
In medieval times, I would definitely go with a glaive, a pole arm weapon, because that way I can keep my opponent at a distance. And given my long arms and my long reach, I could really keep them at a distance very well, and I can swing and slice or stab from a distance. If not that, then a sword. I would love a long sword. And if not that, a sword and shield, baby. You know, the classic combo. Get that one-hand sword, you know, get behind that shield and just brace. But given my long and large body structure, I would probably do well with a pole arm of some kind, a glaive or a poleaxe, something like that. Warzin says a Zweihänder. That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of neat.
What's your opinion on the Clone Wars?
You mean the TV show? Oh, I love it. I love the Clone Wars. That's actually probably one of the best things Star Wars has done in a long time. I like it a lot. I think that it did a lot of really cool things. Creative ideas, really gave the clones personality, made them more human to me, more than just, you know, these automatons. Because if there's one thing that always bothered me about the Stormtroopers, it's that the Stormtroopers were just these minions they were only dangerous when they needed to be. Other than that, they were just kind of useless, easy targets for the good guys to kill. The clones, they were meant to be soldiers, and I really like that in the Clone Wars they built them up to be thinking, feeling soldiers. I like that. It was actually kind of funny. I was never that interested when it focused on the Jedi. I mean, sure, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Ahsoka, they were all interesting. But the clones themselves were where I was very interested because I wanted to see their dynamic. It's so hard to make one voice actor give the same voice to a bunch of different characters and still make them all somehow unique. But I could tell you the difference between Commander Cody and Captain Rex just from putting the two in a scene and having them go at it. I could tell the difference between the two. That's what made it so fascinating to me. And before you ask, because I know that's going to be another question, did you like Star Wars Rebels? I can't say I did. They did my boy Thrawn dirt. They did my boy Thrawn dirt. And you don't do my boy Thrawn dirt.
Is it the long arm of the law or the long dong of the law?
Whichever floats your boat. Whichever floats your boat.
Speaking of Sword and Shield, I agree with you on your Warlord analysis. He needs everywhere to fight better.
Why did I not parry that again? Alright, classic Highlander move. Light, light, heavy, right? Let me see if you do it. Nope.
What are your thoughts on the theme of this season's For Honor so far?
I like it so far. Ah, crap. Too far away. Good thing he didn't try to do a light. Oh, what? I parried. God dang it. I know I parried that. What's up with that? Oh, well. Thank you, Ward, for pulling me out of that one. I was very annoying. Oh. Man, I forgot how badass Shinobi is in this testing grounds. Shinobi's just a monster now.
Rant about J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter.
Haven't I already done a rant about J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter?
Have you seen One Punch Man? What are your thoughts?
I love One Punch Man. It's probably one of my favorite superhero stories out there. Good move. I'm sure I'm gonna get a comment from someone after this video's done. Your gameplay's terrible. I've gotten that on quite a few of my videos lately. Okay, this time yes.
But your background gameplay is god awful.
My background. You think my background gameplay is god awful?
I don't, but like that's what people would have start commenting on the video. See, I like the content and everything, but I can't like the video because the background gameplay is horrible.
Because that's what we all come for, right?
I don't understand that logic, because if you wanted to see someone play well, just like watch for around.
But I guarded! What? I may need to when I finish this video and it's done processing and everything, I'm going to go back and watch that bit because I'm positive my guard was there. What was that? Man, I'm not doing well with Law Daddy tonight, that's for sure. Usually,
Did you watch Marvel? If so, what are your thoughts on the shows that they've come out with so far?
I watched Marvel up to the Avengers. Then I watched a little further, then I quit. Marvel and me have never quite seen eye to eye. I was always a DC kid growing up. I liked Spider-Man, but that's about the extent of it. Hold on.
Oh, wait, I just rewatched that thing where you guarded, and it was your gun there, and then it lagged it back to the top.
Really? That is messed up.
I think you're a good fighter, Raven. Better than me, that's for sure. For a Rep 15 War Mafia, I still think I'm fun sometimes.
Oh, I thought he was about to attack me. Oh, he's just going into all guard to wait me out. I like Centurion fine, I'm just not very good at them. I play all the heroes, but there are definitely plenty that I'm not good at. And I'm very well aware of that. I'm very well aware of how bad I am. Someone did...
Some Star Wars Squadrons Hunted.
I played Star Wars Squadrons. That was an interesting experience.
I played it. I didn't mind the game. It just wasn't for me.
It was okay. Just... The thing about Star Wars that fascinated me was never the spaceship battles.
Like, I thought playing Star Wars Squadrons was fun. It just was way too slow-paced for my taste. Yes, sir, DC all the way, but Marvel does have better reviews as of late.
It's true. Oh, yes, I got him. Yes. Oh, man.
I love DC more than Marvel, but I think where Marvel is beating DC movie-wise is that they're owned by Disney and they're getting a lot more money than DC is.
It is true. Marvel is just making so much more money right now that they can afford to spend it how they like and make a lot more movies.
DC has come out with some goofy things that there's really no excuse for recently.
Sorry. Oh, come on.
Marvel's live-action movies, DC rules animated movies.
Crap. Oh, come on. Why didn't you finish that attack? And I'm done. Yep. Throw me into it. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Ugh. What's wrong with me tonight? I've been doing good so far.
Shazam was a great superhero film, greater than anything Marvel has made in recent years.
I haven't seen Shazam yet. But, Marvel... I think we've reached a point with superhero films, superhero stories in general, where they've forgotten that heroes are supposed to be morally righteous instead of self-righteous. And what I mean by that is hero, and I said this before in my Captain America's Dead video, but crap, hold on. You're just gonna throw lights and then fall up into heavies. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually miss the days of Lawbringer, where a Lawbringer, after a basic block, could follow up with a shove. I know that they got rid of that because it was so OP, but with the way a lot of characters are now, I wish he would.
What do you think of Marvel's What If show?
Haven't watched it. Don't really care to.
My favorite DC animated movie is Gotham by Gaslight.
Ah, shit. Lawbringer needs something. He just needs a better opener than just that shove. I'm sorry, it's so infuriating. Because I know that I can do better with him. It's just the only way to get anywhere with him is with that shove opener. Other than that, he's incredibly predictable. The only other way to do it is to mix up or cancel out of an attack to bait them into swinging at you, and then you parry and go into your combo. But it's so hard to do that now because most players know that game plan. Ugh.
Hey Raven, what's your opinion on Red Hood?
Red Hood? He's fine. And I'm done. Okay, that was fun. He needs a light chain. Yeah, he could use one. Ahem, did you say the unholy words? I don't know. What were those unholy words?
Raven, if the Knight faction had a hero with a shield and the Vikings faction has a hero with a shield, then why doesn't the Samurai and Mulan have a hero with a shield?
Because they're trying to stay culturally relevant for some reason, and Samurai didn't have many shield operators or shield heroes in history, And while the Wulin did, like I've said, they're very scared to add more stuff to the Wulin.
Lawbringers pretty much dodge, shove, attempt, make a death combo.
Yeah, there are some Lawbringers who are much better and can, you know, feint a lot of weaker players, but genuinely, Lawbringer right now is really low tier in my opinion. He only has one good opener, and because it's his only opener, most players know to avoid it, and that opener only guarantees a light. It doesn't guarantee anything after that, because once that light goes, most people are going to go into a heavy, and hopefully an unblockable heavy, and that's where it comes in. Do you try to parry that unblockable, or do you try to dodge that unblockable? If you try to parry it, or dodge it, and you're wrong, then you're going to get guard broken and get a heavy off of it. But if you're not, Lawbringer doesn't have anything that makes him really viable like the other heroes right now. He needs help. He needs something, and I don't know exactly what. But I know where he is right now. He's not in a good place. Lawbringer needs something. He used to be so high tier too. He used to be a really good warrior, but now he's just so low tier. That's why I laugh at that old video I did where I replied to that guy saying that Lawbringer was too strong to beat. I'm like, no, he's really not. He is really not. Alright, I got time for...
Small lore question. Why is Ashfeld ruled by knightly orders or legions, as the game likes to call it, as opposed to a form of feudalism like we see in our real-world history?
That's a good question. It's probably because the local lords or leaders of the different legions rule as feudal lords, rule as warlords in that case. And I think that's the direction they go with that. That's my thought, anyway. Berserker next. Yeah, that was what someone wanted. Berserker. Here we go. Time for me to screw things up royal as a character I'm terrible at.
Hey Raymond, if For Honor was a high school drama movie, what stereotypes would each hero be?
What would their stereotypes be? Okay, so Warden is the Boy Scout. He does everything right, always behaves himself. Peacekeeper is she's not the slut, but she's the one who is kind of risky and likes to be the kind of promiscuous girl. Conqueror is the school bully. He's too dumb to get things right in tests, so he takes it out on other people. Lawbringer is the hall monitor. Blackprior's the emo kid. Warmonger is the teacher and or principal, maybe even vice principal. Griffin's the principal. He's the head of everything, but Warmonger is the assistant principal who dishes out discipline because that's what she does. Gladiator is the Olympian. He likes to, do all the sports. Centurion is the valedictorian because he's just the smart one. And that's all the knights. We're putting them aside. Now the Vikings. Raider is the football all-star. Warlord is the PE teacher. Highlander is that one janitor that everyone likes and everyone knows his name because he's super nice to everybody and really friendly. And no one wants to make him upset because he looks like he could bench press a fucking car. Berserker and Shaman both do drugs. And everyone knows that that's where you can get your fix, but they try to keep it hidden, especially Berserker because he knows better, but Shaman just doesn't and is always getting caught because of that. And Valkyrie is the honest-to-God good girl who always does her homework on time and doesn't want to stay out too late because Mom would be upset with her. Jormungandr is the girl who wants to prove that she can hang with the boys and constantly cross-dresses to get onto the boys' teams, but always gets found out too early. If it's a girl, if it's a guy, he just hangs out with Berserker too much and gets high as hell. On to the samurai. Kensei is the math teacher, because only a math teacher could be that disgustingly annoying and yet still have a position of authority. Orochi is the nerd. He's the one who wants to tell everyone that he knows better than them and that he gets all the good grades and you don't want to mess with him, but everyone tries to beat him up and steal his homework, so he's learned to run away very fast. Shinobi is the weeb. He spends all of his time walking around with anime paraphernalia and wearing stupid clothes that he bought online and tells everyone that he has a girlfriend in Japan, but can never find her name, and anytime they ask to see a picture of her, he pulls out an anime picture, because he thinks that anime is what Japanese people look like. Shugoki is the stereotypical fat kid. He always gets the food because that's just what he do. Oh, good hit. Let me go heal up before I do anything else. Nobushi is not the flirty girl. You would think she is, but she's not the flirty girl. She's the shy one. She's the one who, you know, tries to stay in the back, and she secretly has a crush on Warden because he's the Boy Scout, but Warden's a little dense. He doesn't always notice it, so she tries to sneak love letters into his locker, but then she gets caught by Peacekeeper, who teases her about it all the time. Hitakiri is the one who no one wants to talk to because they're worried he'll end up being a school shooter, and no one wants to get on his bad side, and yet everyone knows he's a little crazy, if you know what I mean. Is this guy trying to prove to me why I'm bad at Lawbringer by playing Lawbringer and showing me how bad I am? Aramush is the annoying kid in class who always has to be the teacher's pet. And then when the teacher doesn't call his name, he thinks it's someone else's fault. I think that's all the samurai. Push them aside, and then the Wulin. Tion D is the kid who always does his homework. He's the teacher's pet. Always does the right thing, and is the loudest one in class because when the teacher asks a question, I know the answer, and is loud and annoying to everybody, so no one likes him. Nusya is the dancer. She's the one who starts the dancing clubs and the cheerleading. She's the one who wants to be invited to all the parties. A little bit of a ditz, but still a good-natured kid. Shaolin is that religious kid who goes to all the prayer meetings for FCA and Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and always wants people to be on their best behavior, but he himself is questioning whether or not he's a good born-again Christian. JJ is the bus driver, the old one, you know, the one that you always know. He was a good guy once upon a time, but now he just drives a bus because he's sick of retirement. And Sanhu is the chemistry teacher, and I'm dead. Have I even gotten a kill? Let me check. Oh, I got two. Okay. And so I have now named all of them, I think. Wait, did I?
You missed Kyoshin.
Kyoshin, yes, I knew I missed one. Kyoshin, hold on, I know this one. Kyoshin's the kid who is convinced that he's going to pick the right college, but he can't set aside just one. He's got to pull out all these different colleges. And if you ask him what he wants to do with his life, he'll be the one who goes, I don't know, man. I got so many options. He's the guy who secretly goes to see Berserker on the side for drugs, won't tell anyone, but he thinks that he's got the world all figured out, even though he has no idea where he's going with his life. Done. Got them all. Yes.
What are your thoughts on Chivalry 2?
It's fun. It's not my game. Were you just literally standing there to see what I'd do? Crap. Light! Yes! Haha! Let's ring a bell! Did somebody ring the bell? Oh, crap. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Let's do a faster execution this time. Oh, wrong button. Oh, shit.
I always imagine Lucia is this shy, but also romantic type.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No question.
Some guy who degenerate for fun said this is hilariously accurate.
Oh, yeah. You don't think I know these characters by now? Look, I may not be a great gamer, but I am a storyteller, okay? I know how to write characters, and just a little bit of time with these characters has shown me worlds, man. I now see these characters not just as fighters in a game, but there's so much more to them now in my head. In my head canon, there's so much more to these characters now, and I love it. I love that I've created personalities for all these characters. It's part of the fun of me writing For Honor and Glory, because I've just created these personalities and archetypes out of all these characters. I just kind of know them and say, all right, here's what you are, here's what you would probably be. And I know a lot of it's comical, a lot of it's kind of funny and comedy, but yeah, genuinely that's how I kind of see these characters. I'm going to go to A and heal up. Well, I don't need to heal up, but I see one.
The most brutal For Honor warriors.
Who are the most brutal For Honor warriors? Jormungandr, Hitakiri, and Shaman. Why are you scared of me?
goes to Bible studies.
Yeah, and Shaolin runs it. I gotta get away from that.
That moment when Kiryu should be described as a master disguiser sounds more like Shinobi than Shinobi.
I know, some people were telling me that. Yeah, I got the arm. Yeah, yeah, boom. That's what it is.
If the For Honor characters could have one modern day, what would it be and why?
If For Honor could what?
Have one modern day gun.
Why would they want to have one? Oh, the enemy rallied? Are you for real right now?
Sanhu has flamethrower.
Well, of course Sanhu would have a flamethrower, because that's the whole meta with Sanhu. It's fire down below, baby. I'm going to hold A, heal up. Yep, I knew one was coming. I knew you were coming.
It's like the kid who gets blamed for everything, because despite the fact that his lights have been nerfed, they still call him like Santa.
Yep, I can see that. What was the question?
For Honor School Year's story.
For Honor School Years? Oh, you want me to write a For Honor School Year story? That'd be actually hilarious to write. I may need to do that. Raider, stop throwing off my moves. Hold on. Play me a song. That's the proper way to sing that song. If there was a school counselor in the For Honor world, probably JJ, actually, now that I think about it. Always giving his wise advice. Yeah, I'd go with JJ. Yay, I wasn't terrible. How did I do? 7 kills? That's actually pretty good for me.
Tattletale who tells on everyone and blames others to keep the high school war going.
The tattletale of the group, probably Orochi. Either that or Tiandi, because Tiandi's the loudest.
My favorite Ravenlord quote is now, of course Zach would have a flamethrower.
That's your favorite quote from me? Oh, I've said much worse things than that. Come on. All right, I got enough time for one breach mode, and then that will probably have to do it for me tonight, so because it's getting a little late. But we got to have a lot of fun tonight.
My personal favorite Raven quote is, "I just made a sex joke. I am now ashamed of myself."
I remember saying that. That's the best part. I actually remember saying that. We're just going to do the AI. Actually, funny story, guys. Funny story. I was going through some For Honor YouTube videos, and I found one. I don't remember who made the video, and I don't care to look it up right now. But they made a video about why high-rep For Honor players are terrible. And I felt a little called out, because I'm like, I'm a pretty high-rep For Honor player. Why am I terrible? And he said in his video, actually, the whole video was just basically this guy ragging on people who like to play player versus AI breach mode. And he ragged on why that's a horrible way to play the game, because it doesn't prepare you for PvP. And granted, I agree with them. I agree with them on the premise of the idea that if you want to be good at PvP, you shouldn't just play the AI. But my counter to that would be this. Most people just play the game to have fun. And if playing against the AI is enough for them, then who are you to judge, you know? I mean, for me and my brother, when we first got the game, we spent a lot of time playing the AI so that we could better understand and enjoy each of the characters. I mean, I found it very fun and entertaining to try different characters and experiment with them against the AI. I thought it was very entertaining, enjoyable, and, dare I say, worth it. Who to go? I need to do another,
Anthony Schneck wants to know if we opened up Pandora's box again.
For what? I didn't... Did I say something? Oh, this isn't a rant. This is just me saying. I don't think it's a big deal. I'm not calling this guy out because, again, I kind of agree with him. God, I don't know who to go. Let's go, Nobu. I don't know why.
I think the problem with gaming these days is people forget to have fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's about fun. It is about fun. And if playing against the AI is fun for you, then don't say, "Oh, they're just trash. They're terrible." It's not. They shouldn't care. You know. It's about having fun. It's about enjoying the game. For me, if I play a whole lot of really crappy PvP matches, I need a break from playing PvP because I'm not having fun. I'm going to go play the AI and have fun again. Or I'm going to play another game and have fun again. It's about having fun. It's about enjoying the experience. And I think, genuinely, I think that's a problem with not just gaming, but media in general. Media wants to encourage you to think of things only one way and one way only. The way I want it to be. Like, for example, For Honor, it should only be done PvP Dominion. Or PvP duel. Nothing else. And in my opinion, I'm like, should it? Should it really? Because, I don't know. If that was the way it is, they wouldn't have an option where you could play the bots. I think it's fun to play the bots. I think that's creative. It's better. That's why I like it more than Rainbow Six and stuff, where you don't really get to play bots. I mean, sure, you can do terrorist hunt, but who wants to do terrorist hunt? Genuinely, that's such a garbage gameplay. So yeah, I don't think there's a problem with this. Well, no one's opened up any. The For Honor current lore is that Chimera and Horkos are still at war with each other, but they've been abusing the Draconite and abusing nature to the point that they have caused a horrible drought that cursed the land. So now they've prayed to the gods to save them from the drought, and they've answered their prayer by sending a terrible hurricane that has flooded most of Heathmore, and now they're trying to figure out what to do about this flood, how this is going to affect the overall war, all that fun stuff.
I read in one of the lore challenge games that the drought caused the glaciers in the Valkenheim to melt, and that's what the flood actually is.
I doubt it because we've seen so many storms lately.
Yeah, it really confused me because there was a giant hurricane going to the map and everything.
Yeah, it's a hurricane. I think that's stupid. I think that's a forced global warming thing. Al Gore would be proud of him. Nah, I think it's just a hurricane. I think it's a massive typhoon. If it's just the glaciers in Valkenheim melting, oh god, no. Won't someone... Actually, I think it'd be hilarious if that was their intent. It's a global warming message. Sure it is. I guess it's not man-made then, is it? Oh, Al Gore's gonna frickin' wet his pants. Sorry, didn't mean to get political there. It's funny, I haven't really gone on a good rant tonight. I mean, sure, I did the Saints Row thing, but that wasn't a complete rant. That's not nearly good enough. I need to really lose it. Oh, I'm not saying I need to do that every night, but people were saying, "Oh, I come for the rants." Well, might not get one tonight. Not one on the level of last week. Ooh, last week's rant was terrible. I appreciate everyone's kind words about that rant and saying that they enjoyed it. I just think I went too far, probably.
Who would the story characters For Honor be in this high school? Like Apollyon, Tejuro, Tozen, Olden, Albany's, Thunder, etc.
I probably need to think about that a little bit more because those are existing characters who I haven't been able to add personality to. So I may need to actually think about that. Oh crap.
I'd love it if you used something remastered the story then.
That would be nice. Oh crap. That would be nice.
Hey Raven, I've been meaning to ask, seeing as this season seems to be leading to a Viking hero, what weapons do you want the Vikings to use?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if this is leading to a Viking hero. If we get a Viking hero, I'd like a Viking hero who has a freaking axe and shield combo. I like that. That'd be cool. But I don't know that, because what they've done so far is the very first season of the year was more night themed, you know, with carnivals and feasts and castles being built. The second season was about the drought, but it was very samurai themed. You know, that's when we got Kyoshin. This season is very Viking themed. So they've gone knight, samurai, and Viking. That leads me to believe the 4th season is going to be very Wulin themed, and that begs the question, are they finally going to give us a new Wulin hero?
Is Apollyon a mother in For Honor High School?
Oh, she ought to be. A polymom exists. Hiring. It's Hannah. Hiring is Hannah. She's the girl who draws a lot of my art. Hannah, you sent me $20. What? Don't do that, Hannah. You need your money. Hannah, I love you. You are my best friend. Oh my gosh. Everyone give a round of applause to Hannah. She is the bestest. Genuinely, this girl... Okay, so let me tell you this about Hannah. Despite all the crap she goes through, and she goes through a lot of family crap and work crap and just daily crap, she still finds time to hang with me, chat with me, help me figure out my problems, and even draw art for my stories and for the channel. She's been a huge inspiration for me. All the chibis that you've seen since the beginning were drawn by her. Including the recent ones. The only thing she drew the female Raven that y'all see. She's drawn all the female Raven pictures actually. It's just what she loves to do. She enjoys drawing that kind of stuff, and I love her for doing it because it's so entertaining and it's so much fun. She's been very patient with me. I've been writing stories for her for a while, and we've been a really great team. So glad to know her. I didn't ask her to send me $20. I appreciate her for doing it. I'm sorry for killing you, bot. I'm sorry for killing you, buddy. Hannah really is a huge part of this channel. We probably would not be as popular as we are without her. And I know that I probably would not be here without her because she really encourages me to keep going with this channel.
Why does CBR seem like they're talking over their head in class?
Because CBR are a bunch of idiots. Come on, let's do the new execution. Boom! Yes.
So one of the Icelandic cloak is used offhand, weapon, or tool. So I was wondering if you would like to see a cloak and sword Viking.
I think if they could make it work and make it unique, I'd like to see it. I'm not very picky, as long as they can make the weapon unique and the move style with it unique. A polymorph. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I love that execution. Good lord, that's such a good execution. No, you don't. Raider, you don't get to stroll casually through my zone.
Oh, I forgot to read this. Don't miss the teacher that hides from his students.
I've met those teachers. Ah, crap.
Holding's the security guard and Lincoln's twin brother.
I could see that. Yeah. I could actually see that.
A polytron.
A polytron. I like that.
For the next page, every your social media is going to be filled with poly and then some like word.
Yeah. I'm prepared for that. Let's do this again. That's the third time that's been asked! I don't have a favorite hero. I love all the characters. I love them. I think they're all awesome in their own unique way. Even the ones that I don't enjoy playing and don't enjoy fighting, I still think are so fascinating. I enjoy all the characters. If I didn't enjoy all the characters, I could not sit here and talk about who they would be in a high school rom-com. I just know them too well at this point. They've become a part of my family, you know? It's like, that's part of what happens when I write a story, you know? They just become a part of me. It's, oh crap. Valkyrie, you wanted revenge and you got it. Congratulations. But they've just become a part of me and a part of my family. You know, it's like I just now write them and know them. It's so fascinating.
I just had a wholesome moment on For Honor, and all of the enemy team didn't kill me and was vibing and didn't kill me either when my team was breaking.
Well, that's awfully nice of them. That's a very wholesome moment. It's a very wholesome moment. I love when people still argue with me, like genuinely. That video I did a long time ago against that one guy who said that For Honor was abnormally toxic. People still comment to me today saying, For Honor's incredibly toxic. What are you talking about? And I go, I'm not saying there isn't toxicity in it. I'm saying it's nothing abnormal. I mean, genuinely, it's not. Yeah.
Hannah wants to know, who would you say is your favorite For Honor hero?
Hannah, I'm going to make you pay for that later. I'm going to make you pay for that later. Don't you worry, Hannah. Your comeuppance is coming. Your comeuppance is coming. Oh, okay, Hannah, here's my answer to you, Hannah. Here's my answer. Peacekeeper, okay? Did you just squeal a little inside? Peacekeeper is her favorite character. She loves her PK. And before y'all ask for her to join me in a game, Hannah doesn't play For Honor very often. We've played a few times together, but it's not her style of game. And that's fine. I'm glad that she still watches me play it.
Hey, Raven, what are your thoughts on the Cult and the Seed family from Far Cry 5?
The Seed family? What an interesting pair of nuts they are. I think that they're fascinating, let me put it that way. I can't wait for my brother, Lark, to do his full, Lark's Lamentations on the Seed family and, Eden's Gate. He's got it planned out. He's ready to do it, but right now, he's working on Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas. And actually, y'all will be surprised. I know a lot of people... This is actually really funny. When my brother announced that he was going to talk about Fallout New Vegas and Mr. House, people were saying, what's wrong with Mr. House? He's easily the best option. And I kind of thought, yeah, what is wrong with him? And after my brother broke it all down for me, and he showed me his script and he explained it, my lord, he's right. And Mr. House is a certified idiot. A certified complete moron. So, you're going to love what he has to say. I don't know how much longer he's got on working on the vid. I know he's got to get more footage and stuff. But good gravy, is it a treat to hear him go off on this guy. Hold on.
Hey, Raven, what's your second favorite For Honor ship?
My second favorite For Honor ship besides Nobushi and Warden is definitely Jormungandr and Warden. Jormungandr and Centurion. Female Jormungandr and Centurion, I think, are the best ship besides Warden and Nobushi.
Hannah said, "Yay, Peacekeeper is my baby."
Yes, she is, Hannah. Yes, she is. Peacekeeper is Hannah's baby. Actually, you can...
I think most female versions of the For Honor gender swap warriors are younger than their male counterparts.
Most of them. I mean, for most of them, age isn't very relevant, except for JJ. And I could see JJ's female version being younger. I mean, it'd be a little weird to see an old grandma running around with a giant Guandao. Just saying. Oh, wait. I sense a disturbance. Is there someone sneaking over here? I sense a disturbance. Nope, nope. Okay, we're good. Oh, hi, Shaman.
Hey, that's the question I asked you. What are your thoughts on a female Shugoki?
A female Shugoki would be okay. Without joking, no joke intended, I think it would be kind of interesting to see a female Shugoki. Because in genuineness, I didn't want a fat Shugoki in the first place. When I think of Shugoki, I think of an Oni. And not all Oni are fat. They're muscular, they're built, they're powerful, they're foreboding. They don't need to be fat. And I know why they made them fat. It's because sumo wrestlers. But I don't think that was necessary.
Dick Snicker wants to know what your what the worst thing about For Honor is.
The worst thing about For Honor right now is the meta. where it is encouraging ganking to the highest degree. And I wish that would change.
Have you ever played Ancestors Legacy?
Nope, never played that. Sounded like that pumpkin. No, I don't play that.
Goki was more muscular in his concept art.
Yes, he was. He looked a lot better in his concept art. Now he just looks like a fat ass, and that makes me sad. So very sad. Nobushi is sad now. Oh, hi, Hitakiri. Oh, crap. The kick. Wait, you didn't follow up the kick with a heavy? What's wrong with you? Thank you for that.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I love chocolate ice cream with diced strawberries on it. Oh, yes, that is my favorite. I could eat that all day. But I won't.
I remember in the Discord you were just, like a while ago, you were talking about how much you hate strawberries.
I didn't hate strawberries. I love strawberries.
Not like how much you wanted them.
Oh, I love strawberries. They're an incredible berry. They're like the best. Hold on. Here's a surprise, guys. Nope. Haha. I avoided that hellfire. Hi.
Shinobi is basically a Rochi's little brother slash sister.
I could see that. I need to come up with a name for the rom-com that is For Honor, and we need to get pictures of the characters all as high schoolers. I'm not going to ask Hannah to do that because that's 29 characters to design, and it's definitely too much to ask of you, Hannah, so don't worry, I'm not going to ask it of you. Jay definitely can't do it. Jay's my other artist buddy. He's the one who drew the logo and the Raven Knight design. So he probably won't do that because that's not his style of thing. Jay is more of the superhero comic book artist. He's the one who draws really cool comic art. In fact, he draws comics. He has been published as a comic book artist, which is, again, pretty awesome. Don't you do it? Oh, no! Oh, God, don't remind me of that. I just got that out of my head from the last time. Yay! I won! I won! But I have a problem. Because Hannah's here, and I know you're still watching.
This high school thing. Apollyon would be that stereotypical bully teacher, and Ashley would be her daughter who just so happens to go to the same school.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense, believe it or not. But because Hannah is here and watching, which I was not expecting, I'm going to do one more match, PvP, so it'll be short, as Peacekeeper, so that I can play her baby. And the question on the floor is, why are you in a bot lobby? You would have known had you been here earlier, because I explained that. Hey, Raven, I have a question. Why exactly did God forbid Adam and Eve from eating the apple of Eden? What did it do to them, and why did God have it near them? Okay, this is actually a really good question. And theologians have actually debated this for a long time. I'll give you my thoughts. God created man and woman in his image. That doesn't mean that they looked like him, okay? It meant that they were capable of higher thought, understanding, and wisdom. We were capable of making our own choices based on our knowledge and cognition. No other animal or creation is capable of that to the level that humanity is, and that's why God created us in his image. That's what that means. Okay. God created the Garden of Eden. Now, no one is quite sure if the Garden of Eden is just a place or if the entire world was the Garden of Eden. No one's quite sure about that. I am of the opinion that it is a place, but let's leave that aside for a minute. Now, in the center of the garden is this tree called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. It's not just an apple tree. It's a tree of knowledge of good and evil. And God said, do not eat of this tree because you will die. That was his warning. Do not eat of this tree because you will die. Because inherently in creation are things that are dangerous, things that will kill you, but also things that will make you smarter. You know, it's a risk versus... You've heard the phrase risk versus reward. That's kind of the idea. He said, do not eat this because it will kill you. Now, that is the rule. Don't eat it. And Adam and Eve said, you got it. Then along comes the serpent, who asks Eve, hey, got all these nice fruits, but what about that one tree? And Eve says, oh, we're not allowed to eat that, because if we do, we'll die. And the serpent lies by saying, oh, no, you won't die. God just doesn't want you to eat it, because if you eat the fruit, you'll be like God, and you'll be able to understand good from evil. You'll be able to understand the world the way God does. So Eve, tempted, eats some, and then, feeling guilty, asks Adam to join her, who does so as well. And what happened from that is Adam and Eve both their eyes were opened to good and evil. Because for the first time, evil had been introduced into the world. They have now committed the very first sin. Now, what is sin? Sin is disobedience from God. It is missing the mark. They had one rule: don't eat this apple. Do not eat this fruit. At that point, it doesn't matter what gifts the fruit gives you. It was the one rule God said not to break, and they broke it. Man made a choice, and the choice was disobedience. And now that choice, despite the positives, has negatives. Congratulations, you now understand good and evil. Why? Because you just introduced evil into the world by committing sin. So now God, who cannot allow sin, evil, within his perfect creation, the Garden of Eden, said, Adam, Eve, you can't live here anymore. You've now committed sin. You've now done wrong. And you're going to die one day. You're no longer immortal. You're no longer like me in that sense. You will no longer live eternally. Your mortal shells will die. As he says in Genesis, from dirt you were made, from the dirt you will return. Basically, you've now committed a sin. You've done wrong, and now you're going to have to you're going to have to suffer for that. Now, the other question is, why did he put it in their way in the first place? There's an old saying, without trials, how can we know that we even have faith? You know, it's a question that has been asked many a times. If faith is not tested, how can we even know we have it? Let me deal with this, and then I'll finish what I'm talking about, because it's a lot. And come on, I know I parried that. Okay, my point being, God put it there because in creation there's always that option to do wrong, and God wanted them to have the option. See, here's the thing about love. This is something that I always talk with people about. Like, people have asked me, if God wanted us all to live eternally, why would he even give us the option to do wrong? Let me ask you this. If there's a girl or guy you want, do you want to magically make them love you? Like, if you could wish on a lamb and say, I want them to magically be infatuated with me, would that be okay with you? Or would you want them to want you out of their own volition? Isn't there something better when they actually say, I want you because I love you and there's something special about you in my heart? Or do you want it to just be fake? That's the question. And it's the same way with God. He doesn't want us to love him by forcing us or manipulating us. He wants us to choose to love him. He wants us to make that choice. But where that choice exists, there must be the opposite choice. God is not going to force himself on you. He's not going to force you to love him. He's not going to say, all right, look, you're loving me and that's that. You want to give them the opportunity to succeed. But if you give the opportunity to succeed, the other opportunity must exist as well to fail. God wanted his children to love him and be obedient to him. And in order for them to have that choice, there was also the opportunity for them to say, no, God, we like being disobedient. We want our own thing. We want to see things like you. We want to do your thing. And where that exists, God says, okay, that's your choice. Just know there are now consequences for that choice. And that's what it comes down to. Jesus. Jesus would win on a 1v1. You're talking to a man who worships Christ, okay? He's the son of God, okay? The man can do things Goku couldn't even dream of. All right.
Do you find old religious parallels interesting, like Titans and Greek mythos to Goku or Christ?
I think that
There's also a tree of knowledge in Norse mythology.
mythological parallels are fascinating. I think that they can be very unique and interesting, and an interesting way of exploring how different cultures are formed. I think it would be interesting to know that many of the different myths and lores and sagas that were created in different mythologies were created and inspired from other previous religions. I think that that's something that we can say beyond a shadow of a doubt. I just find it fascinating. Even if I don't buy, like, for example, I love mythology. I think Greek mythology, Egyptian mythology, Norse mythology, fascinating. Japanese culture and mythology and spiritualism, fascinating. Do I think it's true? No. I don't believe it, but I can still be amazed by it.
Raymond, you should probably tell you that there's an ad popping in the chat for webcams.com.
There is an ad in my chat, or
Yeah.
is it blocking people from seeing the video?
No, it's just it just popped up in the chat.
Okay, well, just ignore it, I guess. I don't know why that happened. Probably a spam, something like that. I can't explain why it happened.
How your new job's going.
I haven't been able to start my new job because my brother got sick right before I was going to start it. You may need help. Ooh, the light spams. Watch that light spam. Yep, there it is. Raiders, just another light spammer now. How sad. I hope so too. He's getting better, genuinely. He's starting to improve daily. But he still has a few residual problems. Like vertigo, head fuzziness, fatigue, stuff like that.
Jesus would be all cool with Goku, but as soon as Goku sets up shop at his church, he'd get up, rip off his shirt, and go in his loosely body for that.
Probably. Oh, good parry. Wow, that was really good. But let me fix this up a little.
When do you think the next notification will drop?
Whenever my brother's done with it, he's still got to get, he's still got to play the game more to get the footage. He's got to write the script, all that fun stuff. So he's still got a ways to go before he's done with it, but I promise he is working on it. He's just about finished with the script, so as I understand, he's shared a lot with me on it, so it should be done soon. I just don't know when.
I got the skeleton of the script basically done. It's that in the meat.
Yep. My bro came out of his room to get some more water. We're almost done here, bro.
Out of all these heroes in For Honor, now which ones do you really think need to rework, and do you think the heroes that got reworked deserve them?
Okay, so the question is, who are the heroes that I really think need a rework now, and which one, and of the reworks that we've gotten, which ones were needed? The ones that need a rework are Lawbringer, Nusha, Conqueror, and Kensei. Those are the ones that I'd like to see get some changes. Kensei so that he could be a little weaker, but that's just me. The ones that I think were not warranted, the ones that I don't think were needed. I think Orochi got too much. I think Shugoki got a bit too much too, but that's neither here nor there. And maybe Raiders got a bit too much, but I don't think any of them were truly unnecessary. Gladiators, I don't think was truly necessary. Berserkers, I don't think was truly necessary. Aramusha's was. Aramusha needed the help. Although I know plenty of people who were just fine with Aramusha the way he was. So yeah, but now since we're wrapping things up and I'm just going through the changes that I made, I will go ahead and take a few more questions while I wrap this up, and then we will be done. So if you've got any questions, send them in now because I'm wrapping it up in just a few.
Which hero would you suggest for starting off and getting to know the game? I am tempted to do Highlander because of my Scottish ancestry, but I'm definitely liking Lawbringer.
I would start with Highlander and pray that Lawbringer gets an upgrade. Start with Highlander, then pray that Lawbringer gets an upgrade. Because right now, the aesthetic for Lawbringer is great. His play style is not as great. Highlander's a lot of fun and genuinely is a little OP. So I would definitely go with Highlander.
Which Metal Gear characters of For Honor heroes be?
I don't know anything about Metal Gear, so I can't answer that one.
What would you opinion on the Highwayman from Far Cry New Dawn?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Well, what's your opinion on the Highwayman from Far Cry New Dawn?
I haven't played Far Cry New Dawn, so I don't have any idea about that one way or the other. There are a lot of games I haven't played. Probably need to fix that.
Can you call For Honor High School Honor High?
Or High Honor, I don't know. Yeah, Honor High would probably be funny. And if I ever do write something for that, I'll let y'all know. I have no
The Mighty
intention.
Midget $50.
The Mighty Midget donates $50? Is that right? Really? Well, thank you so much. Missed most of the stream because of work, but hope life gets better for you, gamer. I know things haven't been the best recently, but the gods bless your journey and you come out stronger for it. I am blessed by God. Thank you. And I thank you for the $50. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the generosity, guys. That helps me out tremendously.
Thick Snicker says, how's your day going so far, Raven?
It's kind of slow. It's been a very slow, silent Saturday. So, take it for what it is. Actually, I'll save that. I may use that for another loadout.
What do you think each of the 400 characters would be if they... I'm sorry. What do you think each of the 400 characters would look like if in Kingdom Hearts? I know they would have a lot of zippers, but still.
They would look like Kingdom Hearts characters if they were in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know how else to describe that to you. They would just wear clothes that has a lot of unnecessary zippers and pockets and hoods that are incredibly unnecessary. Kingdom Hearts is not... They don't design things very well. It's a sad day when I can actually look at some anime organizations and say, yeah, you know what? They have better drip than what you're giving these people in Kingdom Hearts. And I've played the first few Kingdom Hearts games, and they were ungodly confusing. And I haven't even played the newer one, that Kingdom Hearts 3 nonsense. Hannah played it and said she hated it. I don't even want to play it. The first two were enough for me.
Who's the oldest in For Honor?
Zhongjun. Ask me a hard question.
So, Raven, if I understand correctly, the ability gave man the ability to commit evil, to commit atrocities and evils, and that's how I understand it.
God gave man the ability to make choices. God did not give us evil. He gave us the power to make a choice. Man chose evil. That is how it is understood in biblical philosophy. Because when we have the choice and we choose evil, it is our choice. Here's the way I see it. Let's say that you're a little kid and your dad says to you, hey, don't cross the road without looking both ways. Well, one day you decide you're going to run across that road to go pick up your ball and you don't look both ways and you get hit by a car. While they're driving you over to the ambulance, do you blame your dad for what happened? Or was it your own dumb decision? Did you not regard what your father told you? God gave us the power to make a choice between good and evil, and we chose evil. Mankind made that choice, and as a result, there's now a consequence. But because that consequence exists, God gave us a way out, which is where Jesus comes into the play. Because he knows we are not capable of perfection. No man or woman is capable of being perfect, of being sinless, of being pure. Because he knows that we can't live to that impossible expectation, he gave us a way out through Jesus by saying, you don't have to be perfect. Jesus was perfect for you and died for you so that way you can be saved through his sacrifice. It does not require you to make sacrifices. It does not require you to do bloodletting. It does not require you to raise animals just to kill them. It doesn't require you to live a special diet or live a special way. Just have faith in the one who saved your life. That's all he requires. People get this misconception that God is just this demanding God who allowed us to commit evil so that he could give us rules to follow. It's actually the exact opposite. He gave us the choice to love him. We chose not to. And he loved us enough to say, you know what? I'm going to give you another chance. Choose Jesus. And now we have that opportunity to choose Jesus. That is how we have been taught in the church. Now, granted, not every church teaches the same doctrine. Some churches will say it differently. Some churches will argue it differently. But that is the way that I have been raised and taught. And I'm sure many people are going to tell me I'm wrong or that I'm a Bible thumper. Go right ahead. I've heard it all before. I've heard it all before. Carry on. I've still got time for another few questions.
Out of all the 400 heroes, which do you think is the most accurate to real life?
I've been asked that before, and none of them are very accurate to real life. Warden would probably be the closest.
Have you seen any horror channels? If you didn't, I would recommend Super Horror Bro.
Have I seen the what channels?
Any horror channels?
Horror channels? No. What makes you think I'd want to see horror channels? What would make any of y'all think that would be something I'm interested in? Come on. Think. Think, Martin.
Hey, Raven, what are your thoughts on people from...
What was the question?
of the religion?
What are my thoughts on people of what?
Thoughts on people from... of the religions, man.
Of other religions?
I guess.
I don't have any issue with people who believe things differently than me. I'm not going to go out and harass them or call them evil for what they believe. That's the last thing I want to do. I believe in the concept of respecting other people and respecting their beliefs as long as you're willing to respect my beliefs. Now, if you're interested in what my faith has to say and you'd like to be challenged, I'm willing to talk to you about it. I'm willing to share what I know and share my thoughts. But I'm not going to harass you for what you believe if it's different from mine. I'm not going to go up to you and say, hey, what you're believing is wrong and you're going to hell for it. Because I guarantee you, very, very few people are going to come to be believers as a result of that. I don't know anyone who would come to believe. I wouldn't believe in Jesus if someone came up to me and said that. There are much more easy, I don't want to say easy, there are much more productive ways to bring Christ to people. All right, I will take 2 more questions, and then that'll wrap it up for me today.
Raven, when you were a kid, what was your favorite vegetable?
Potatoes. Potatoes were my favorite vegetable. I could go through baked potatoes. Oh my goodness. You bake some potatoes with onions. Oh my gosh, that. If I hadn't already eaten, I'd be salivating. And last question.
Which of the 400 characters would work best as a Disney villain?
Which of the For Honors would work best as a Disney villain? Warmonger's the stereotypical Disney villain. I mean, right down to we want to create war and create a tyranny. So, yeah, I'd say Warmonger's up there, but if you want me to pick someone different, maybe Hitakiri? I don't know. I'd never thought of any of the For Honor heroes as Disney characters. Although that would be hilarious. imagine For Honor in a Disney created setup. All right. I think, unless there's any last minute questions that look really good, I think.
What's your third favorite salad type?
My third favorite what?
Salad type.
Valentine?
No, salad type.
Oh, salad type. My third favorite salad type? You don't even know my first favorite. I love Caesar salad, but I also love salad with honey mustard, and a good Cobb salad can, oh man. Chicken Caesar or chicken ranch salad is amazing. Yeah, those would be my favorites. All right. But anyway, Valorous, you had a question that I skipped. I'm sorry. What character has the best fashion? I got asked that a lot too. Lawbringer. I'd say Lawbringer. No, it's okay. I just get asked these questions a lot. I'm probably going to need to do a video of just my top 50 most commonly asked questions, because I get asked the same questions over and over again. Anyway, will we see any For Honor High stuff in the future? That depends on how much y'all want it. Let me know in the Discord if you want me to do more stuff with that or write anything about that, and I'll see what I can do. But anyway, guys, I'm going to have to wrap it up there because I'm getting a little tired, so probably best for me to get off now. And I've been going way longer than I thought. I thought that I was going to be off 30 minutes ago. Okay, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was a fun little stream. Before y'all ask, no, I don't know when my next For Honor stream is going to be. Probably will not be Friday. It probably will not be Friday. I don't know when it will be. I will do it when I can. As for my next Dead by Daylight or Ghost of Tsushima stream, maybe Monday. Depends on what happens. I'm going to need Sunday off to rest because it's been a very long week and I'm whooped. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. If you're watching this after the fact, leave a comment down below with your thoughts and what you enjoyed about it, because love to hear y'all's thoughts. Love to see the comment section explode. It's awesome. If you haven't seen my video that I released today, celebrating 15,000 subs, go check it out. Let's make our way to 16,000 subs, and I may do something else interesting for you guys. Who knows? I promise I'm going to get to the Warden Fashion Contest soon, and I don't know how I'm going to do a Naruto rant. I may have to do the Akatsuki response video first and then get to the Naruto rant. I don't know. We will see. I will let you know what I decide to do in Discord. All that fun stuff. Okay, and with all that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. Join the Discord. I'll leave the link down in the description below. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.